His daughter was
Listen,
messing
okay.
around with the Zoom.
Okay.
Have you not ever read like Dr. Cat?
I don't know, maybe. Security. Maybe under security. Maybe that's what I want. Security. Chat with everyone.
Wait a minute. There's Aaron.
I'm here.
Yay.
Yay.
Made it.
We have pretty much everyone except for Brandon, who's being, Brandon.
Did Pokey say he was, or Bob was going to join? I think Bob said he was.
Bob came up with a concept. Whether or not Bob ever shows up, that's entirely up to Bob.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should sit up. Look, I'm a real person.
He seemed very excited about his concept.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about everything. So yeah, he definitely seemed vaguely excited. Okay, there has to be a thing.
Oh, that's okay. Tonight's very, informal, just basic, creating our world.
Yes. What happens if I click raise hand?
Hey, look at that! You got a little raised hand there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove that lower hand.
I guess that probably puts you as a prominent spot on the screen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You can click on people's pictures and they go full screen. Like Amanda's full screen now. Hey Amanda.
Hi.
And now Aaron's avatar's full screen. Hey Aaron.
Heyo.
Stopped. Weird.
Background music.
Can I add background music?
Oh, I could just hear it, someone's background.
Oh no, that'll be turned off in a second. I'm just trying to get it out of the game.
That's all good. Again, nice and informal beginning, and then for session 1, I'll actually have my laptop charged up and recording and doing all the cool stuff, so I can put it on the internets.
Well, I think
Interwebs?
Go on.
Yeah, on the interwebs. So people can watch us and be amused by our chicanery.
Shenanigans.
Yes, evil shenanigans.
We are keeping this G-rated, right?
No. Okay, so on the terms of that, it's a matter of don't say any racist shit that'll get us canceled.
What the fuck are you doing?
He's letting us see the all-seeing eye.
I'm just waiting to hear what he said. I was like really into it. Like, what are you gonna say, buddy?
Like, avoid anything like overtly racist. Avoid, certain extremely
your mouth is fucking shut.
Extremely terrible content, like concepts we generally discussed in the chat,
as previously discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
but yeah, aside from that, like, be your usual selves. Make terrible jokes and whatnot. That's the best part of it.
Yeah, we're here to have fun.
Yeah, we're like, everyone's here to have fun. I just want to make sure that when we have fun, I don't get, lose my counts for posting up stuff we're going to say.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Inevitable.
Inevitable.
There's Brandon.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable.
It's precisely.
Things are inevitably going to change. Alrighty, so okay, so essentially, like I've always considered Bob, he floats in and out of the game. So if he shows up, that's awesome. If he doesn't show up, still awesome. He'll be missed. And then I can always jump him in whenever because it's a supernatural style game. Things happen that make no sense.
An angel grabbed him by the shoulder and took him to the next level.
Literally, this could happen.
I'm not referencing anything. Don't mind me.
Of course not. So welcome to Haven's End. So, like I mentioned before, it's, the game takes place, well, at least the opening part of the game takes place at Haven's End, your old hometown. which is a seaside kind of like not quite a full city, not quite a town. Surrounded, basically, it's landlocked by forest, and the only ways in and out are train or highways or boat. Basically, this place is very loosely, actually not even loosely, it's pretty much based on my hometown Bathurst.
Your home
Because-
what?
My hometown Bathurst.
Where's that?
Hello.
Hi.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
This is Paulina.
Amanda, we go.
Hello,
Nice to meet
Paulina.
Hi, Brandon. Yeah, I know all of you.
Christ,
She's our
she
number
knows
one
the
fan.
names.
I'm your only one
Yeah,
fan.
she's the only fan. All that one extra view has been her this whole time.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
So,
Hey,
so this is a
Justin.
rare opportunity for us to apologize to our fan in person.
We're
Hey,
very sorry
Justin.
for
I
being
accept that apology. For sure. I deserve it too.
Hey,
I
Justin, can you
apologize
run
that
some
you
food
had-
down the
That
street
your
to me?
significant other is a racist.
Yes. Yeah. It's this one. She's the one. All right, baby. I'm gonna go back into the room so I can talk. I just wanted to let her know that I didn't just abandon the family randomly.
No, you wanted us to see that you aren't actually lying and that you're actually got a significant other, and you're not just you're not just lonely and waiting for Bob to come downstairs and come to his senses.
Yeah, I kidnapped a small Mexican family. They're mine now. I'm bribing her with tacos and computers.
Guess what? We have a taco truck coming to Carlton Place.
Nice, nice.
We have a Zach's coming to Carlton Place.
Fuck yes.
I
I
have
do.
no idea what that is.
What's
Really?
a Zax?
It's a restaurant. It's a diner.
It's like a 50s style restaurant diner.
Nice.
It's very good.
Like a Johnny Rockets?
Yes.
Oh, what was the one we used to have in
Rock
Ottawa?
and Johnny's.
Yeah, what was the one we had? Like Rock and Johnny's. Yeah, Rock and Johnny's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. They do really good milkshakes, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
Rock
make
and
amazing
Johnny's.
milkshakes.
Wait, wait,
Maybe
wait. Do they bring all the boys to the yard? Is that what
Yeah.
they do?
Yes.
Yes.
You get a milkshake like this, and then you get the container with the like another milkshake worth of milkshake in there.
Yeah, that was the best part about Rock and Johnny's. I always got the strawberry milkshake. Always.
That was the sober up place when I used to go and like party in the market.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, so yeah. So anyway, yeah. Haven's End is basically fairly based on my old hometown of Bathurst, New Brunswick.
Mhm.
So if anyone's wondering about a general map, they exist. And yeah. So when starting the game, we go through general themes of the game
Mhm.
or themes of the place.
Yeah.
So
Help yourself the cookies and bring me some.
Justin, run me down some tacos.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just a short
I'll be
drive.
there.
It's just a short drive. Just bring
Yeah,
some
you are.
over. Be over in
Yeah, I'm
5
actually
minutes.
closer. I'm closer to you now than I am at my place.
I know, it's great.
All right, you were saying it's like Bathurst. The maps exist.
yeah, so it's very much based on that whole place because it kind of, especially nowadays, feels like it could be a setting for a horror movie.
Oh, really?
Well, it used to be a mining town, and then there was a smelter and a mine, and both shut down. So,
Oh,
no.
okay.
but we had the Winter Olympics once.
Cool.
So what you're saying
Wait,
is we're going to
Bathurst
Silent
had the
Hill.
Winter Olympics?
Now that would be an epic campaign.
Silent Hill campaign would be awesome.
That would be kind of
Back
cool.
in 1992.
So yeah, okay. So sorry, I had this all mapped out in my head ahead of time.
Then we started.
Yes. So yes, that's what happens to me. I have brain problem. So anyway, yeah, themes of Haven's End.
Water.
Yes, it is water.
Will there be things that are green? I have trouble with things that are green.
Well, there are trees. I'm willing to say there are trees, but I don't think you can see them.
Green is not a color. Green's
Fair
not a
point.
creative color.
It's not a primary color.
Blue
The
is
greatest
not a
line-
natural color for foodstuffs. Name one blue food.
Blueberry.
Blueberries are
Blueberry.
fucking purple.
Yeah, blueberries are purple, man. There's no such thing
I
as
would
a true
say-
blue food.
I would say fish, but fish come out pink and like gray when you cook them,
Yeah.
right?
I was gonna say blue cheese, but technically that's the mold. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mold.
you're eating old.
Mold is technically green.
Yeah.
there's-
Not if it's
well,
blue.
that depends on the species of mold.
Because there's
But that's
black
also
mold
part of the
too.
reason why I don't eat blue cheese. I'm sensitive to mold. I can actually taste it before you can see it.
Ugh, gross. Sorry to hear that.
I
So-
remember eating a green English muffin once, and that taste stayed with me for a week. Because I
Mm.
can't tell the color of my English muffins.
Brutal.
No, just no.
I'm sorry, am I making you ill? I'll stop.
Connie takes a lot more than that to make me nauseous. Caught me after
Oh,
I
man.
put one of these in my mouth, okay?
What is it?
What
Not
are
the
you
first
eating?
time she said that.
Well, hey.
Sorry,
Oh,
Justin,
this is
did you
getting
just
off to
try to
exactly
claim
like
you're
I
the
planned.
adult in that
I do
room?
my meeting.
Mhm.
I'll do my
Okay, to be fair, you guys know my
To be
dad,
fair.
right?
To be
He
fair,
listened to most of the first episode, and he was shaking his head at us, okay?
Sounds correct.
Are we
Legit.
picking the themes or are you picking the themes?
Well, I'm giving you 2 themes that are there,
Okay.
and then you guys can, and then I'm gonna open the floor to you guys to add 3 more themes.
Okay.
So general themes for Haven's End are visitors don't stay long, and best not to go into the fog.
Oh, well, maybe it is a Silent Hill theme.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, any seaside place, the weather gets right and those things get foggy as fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Those are pretty good. Don't go into the fog is pretty ominous and open-ended. I like that one.
Mhm.
Mhm. What about?
Never know what's watching you.
That's pretty cool.
Something wrong in the factory?
I know this is an old one. How about be careful what you wish for? Because you know, in something like this, we're gonna wish for something stupid, and it's gonna come back and bite our ass.
I wish my dead friend Alex was still here.
Old haunt.
What was that?
Old
Haunt.
haunt.
That's a good one.
Ooh, do you guys like that one?
Oh,
I like that
what?
one.
Old haunt. Like it's where we all used to
Hang out.
hang around. We
Okay.
you all went away and then came back. You're back at your old haunt, your old stomping grounds.
Mhm.
So either one of those.
Old
But
haunt.
haunt-
I can
haunt
definitely
works
work
too
that
in
into here
stuff.
easily, very easily. And then who was it? Amanda had a good one. What was that one?
You never know what's watching you.
That one's good.
We'll just
Yeah.
we'll just start making random movie quotes too, like the Silent Hills or the hills have
The
eyes.
hills yes, that's what I was going for.
Resident Evil.
But why don't we just go with Inception?
Listen,
and get
in this
entire
town,
thing
it's
so
You
present.
fast
realize you
backwards.
never know what's watching you can cover all of that, right?
Yep.
History of the World, Part 1.
See,
There's
honestly,
a
a great movie title.
biohazard.
Biohazard.
A great,
Sharknado.
Sharknado. Oh,
a great movie
Make a
title that
program
we've
to
just
do that.
missed out on is A Whole Society, President Evil.
What about
like it.
mechanical difficulties? Like, for some reason, just mechanical shit keeps breaking down in the town.
Gremlins.
The gremlins.
Like,
Sorry.
the heck was that?
Gummy bears?
yeah, because there's an old mine, and there is the ruins of an old smelter.
Uh-huh.
So mechanical
Something
difficulties
smelt bad.
could work. Yeah, we
Right
can make
back, I
that
gotta
work.
run to the little boy's room.
He who smelt it dealt it.
Ah, that's a good one.
Oh, that's actually kind of good. I'm gonna put that in there.
So which ones are we working on right now? Just the general theme?
Just some general themes that may come up along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Should we be writing
Why
these
is
down?
it that all I'm thinking of now is a kraken?
Because
For these
Oh,
ones, you
Kraken.
guys don't have to worry about writing these down because
Okay.
these are just themes I'm gonna make a point of bringing up along the way to kind of spice up the scenarios.
Okie dokie.
It's just a nice way to somewhere along the line something will happen and you'll think back to this and go like, oh shit, yeah, I came up with that idea.
I apologize in advance then, because at some point we're gonna try and escape in a vehicle and it's not gonna work.
Love it.
Yes.
It's gonna take 6 fate points for us to get out.
Sometimes
It's
they
all gonna
come
be
back.
Aaron's fault.
Okay, so that basically gives us 6 good themes to deal with, which is great for the opening act. Next, let me just go to my little consulting book.
It's got a book, guys.
I've got books and shit.
Jeebus.
Jeepeth creepeth, what's going on here?
Jeebus crepes.
It's books.
All right, I'm adding Aaron Squeaks to the bingo card.
Yes, that's actually very good for the bingo card.
We're
Yeah.
gonna give her a complex. No, it's gonna be pretty simple. We'll laugh.
I think it's adorable, but
It is adorable.
Yeah.
I think Bobby thinks it's sexy.
Strong chance. Strong chance.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So we've got the wonderful section now on characters in this little Haven's End.
Oh, the rich kid whose father's grandfather or great grandfather run the smeltery.
Okay.
Yeah, some heir to the empire, you know.
Wouldn't they just be broke now because it's not working anymore?
It's generational money. He might still have money.
you say that depends on how they handled the money when the smelter went
Yeah,
down.
because if that family got out with their money, then they'd be the rich ones and looking down on everyone else.
Yeah, they'd own the property and they'd own land and they'd have a nice house. They'd be the
So here's a
last
question,
family with a nice house.
What do you guys want to call this rich kid heir to the empire?
How's Ben? How's Ben for you?
No,
no. It's gotta.
Only
don't
if
get
you
it-
name him Dover.
No,
Sure.
Ben Dover.
Bend over.
can we make
You know
it
what?
something
I'm going to say Benedict
pretentious?
over.
Can we make it something pretentious and add a third to the end of it? So now it's generational wealth.
His middle name is Theo, but most people call him Ben the Over.
Overson.
Yes.
You know what?
Benedict Theo over the third.
Yes.
Overson is his last name.
Theo
Ben the Overson.
Overson
Third.
the third.
Jesus
His
Christ.
great grandfather was a Catholic
Benedict
priest.
Benedict Theo Overson the third,
Oh,
I love
God.
heir to the empire of the smelter,
Hey,
former rich kid who just never left town.
Hello.
hey, buddy.
Oh,
Justin, you got an apprentice starting with you there, buds.
Yeah, he's my new drywall apprentice.
Yeah.
run, kid.
Run away and never return.
He does all the bottom corners.
Yeah. He does everything under 2 feet high.
All right. So we've got the rich kid, heir to the empire.
Hello.
That's little baby Jesus. 10 pounds, 8 ounce baby Jesus.
Jesus.
Is
His
it
name's
Jesus?
Jesus. Jesus, yeah.
How old is he?
He is 2.
Same age as my
Nice.
nephew.
Nice, yes. And he's
Same
got a
as your
cookie.
little buddy.
Really enjoying that.
That looks like a really good cookie.
Yeah. I went and bought
the
every
cookie
type
down.
of Oreo they had. So now the girls have like cinnamon bun Oreos and birthday cake Oreos and like all the different double chocolate, triple chocolate. So, but he gets the little chocolate chip cookies from the dollar store and he's just happy with that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to please a 2-year-old. Does it have sugar in it? I'm in.
Pretty much.
And now it's in me.
And then did you give him any lich chocolate from the weekend? Easter chocolate?
Oh, I think his mom got him a bunch of that. I saw like an Easter bunny and whatnot in the
Celebrating the lich
yeah.
Jesus?
Yeah, Lich. Jesus is the Lich. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, definitely. All right, sorry, I don't mean to distract everyone with the midget.
That's all good.
All good.
Little kids are fun. I have one.
All right, go on.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, we've got the rich kid. Anyone else want to throw any people into this town?
What about one of our former teachers?
Yeah.
See, I like that because I was hoping someone would bring that up.
Have Mr. Russell, and he's like a meth dealer now. I'm not saying full Walter White, but I'm just saying.
I actually talked to Mr. Russell not too long ago.
Nice.
Hey, how's he doing?
Can we call him
He's doing pretty
Feeny?
good.
Can we call him what?
Feeny.
Feeny?
From
Mr.
didn't you
Feeny?
guys
Boy
ever
Meets
watch-
World?
Yes, Mr. Feeny.
Oh, Mr. Feeney, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go
The-
ahead
the
and
old
just say
principal.
no.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say no.
You were Elmont people, though. You weren't Carlton Place people.
Hmm.
Amanda, Aaron was a Carlton Place person.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, maybe picking like Russell's a Carlton Place teacher. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's like an old hippie who cut his hair and he really regrets it, and you can see it.
Yeah, I was I messaged him not too long ago to see if he was interested in the whole like CPHS reunion that Ian Mullen is trying to pull together.
Yeah.
And I also, while I was at it, I'm like, and if there was another corn bash,
Yeah.
would you want to go? And he's like, yes.
You catch up
But
with all the 30-somethings now that he was, mentor to.
So, but he's like, but I'm old, so I won't be staying out late.
Perfect. So yeah, that would be hilarious. What do you guys think for anyone else in the town?
So
Did
yeah,
we
we
come
got
up
former
with a name?
teacher. No.
Hey, how about the dirty cop?
Police chief.
Name for the teacher could just be Mr. Finnegan or something like that.
And
Yeah,
the gung ho rookie,
Yes.
call him Champ.
Did you just say Colin Champ?
We'll call him Champ.
Oh.
No,
Now he's
his
Colin
name is,
Champ.
no, his name is now Colin Champ.
He now has a name.
His name is now Colin Champ.
Colin
Perfect.
Champ.
I love it.
Now,
What
here's a
about
question
former
from Mr.
tormentor?
Finnegan.
Mhm.
For the former teacher, because I'm trying to fill out little bits about these characters along the
Okay.
way to help flesh them out for where they could pop in. So this former teacher, were you guys looked on fondly?
No,
Definitely
Weird.
not.
we were the outcast troublemakers that the teachers.
Yeah, the
didn't
ne'er-do-wells.
hate us, but they're like, why is it that whenever something happens, it's always you three?
No,
Perfect.
wait, hold up. Because
Also,
of my
he's got
character,
your ass forever.
because of
Although
my
by me,
character,
yes.
wait, hold up. Because of my character, they're the troublemakers. I was the one good kid in the group.
It's like PCs, except Leo.
Mhm.
Well, and except me, I was favored by teachers, but outcast by everybody except Alec.
Okay, so except by Leo and
How about he looked past our good nature and he always thought we were trouble.
You're really stretching that one, Brandon.
so yeah, perfect. That actually works good that he likes some of you and dislikes others.
He was like
Yeah.
Floracus.
Oh, I
Yeah,
fucking hated
loved me.
her.
She loved me with all her heart.
I hated that woman.
Yeah, everybody did.
So your rookie cop, Colin Champ.
We,
All
we
right,
gotta
so-
throw more. We gotta throw more female NPCs in here. Also, it's like a sausage.
Try, yeah. Like,
So
I'm
Kalina.
planning on letting you guys have quite a few that you can
No.
add in.
Next one's female. I get the next one.
Next one's
Okay.
female.
So Colin Champ, he's the rookie on the police force.
Gung-ho
Now,
rookie.
here's the question: he's a gung ho rookie.
Canadian gung ho rookie, eh?
Oh.
Perfect.
So with it being gung ho, is he gung ho
You were
Good at his
5
job, or
kilometers over.
gung ho
speed
Dudley
limit.
do right?
Here's your ticket.
No. This guy is 100% by the book. If you are half a
Yeah.
kilometer over the speed limit, you are getting a ticket. If you
Ah,
run
okay.
an amber, he is pulling you over. If there is, even if your lights are flickering, that is a ticket.
Oh, he's that.
He's that guy.
You know what? I'm also going to give him an aspect. I am the law.
I am the what?
The
I
law.
am the
law.
law.
Oh,
I
We
regret
all
not naming him
dread-
Stallone or something now.
Yeah.
Colin Dread.
Yeah, Colin Dread.
You know what? That's your police chief now.
Both our cops can't be Colin.
Hey, Colin and Colin, they get it messed up all the time.
Yeah, they're Dread and Champ.
I'm Colin.
Yeah, I
Colin
feel
Dread.
like this is whose line is it anyway routine now.
Yep.
Colin squared.
For Colin Dread, I'm gonna leave that empty, so because I have plans. So let's go to our next NPC.
Okay, crazy woman in
Forward.
the woods, just like Eartha Kitt and Ernest Scared Stupid.
Former
What
tormentor.
about the old lady with the log in like Twin Peaks? No one watched Twin Peaks?
I only
Tormentor.
watched a couple episodes when I was younger.
Amanda, is this former tormentor? Because I've been listening. Is this former tormentor
Female, old queen bee.
specifically to you, or is it like a general female bully?
General bully tended to target me more.
Bully in
Think
general.
queen bee.
Probably doesn't fuck with me because I like yanked her hair and stuffed her head in a toilet or something.
But
Yeah,
I
now she
totally
gets
I
feel
off
the
didn't
on
weed
do
that.
so
stuff
it's
like
fine.
that till I hit archaeology school.
Okay, so I'm gonna put bullied
Aaron, you think
by
she hates,
Aaron,
you think
which
she
caused
hates
her
you
to
for that?
bully
He
Amanda.
gets off on that shit now.
That actually it would make some sense here because if Aaron, the one that can't bully, bullied this bully, then they took their frustrations out on Amanda, who can't, who
I think-
is smaller.
There
I
you go.
I wasn't bullying her.
Listen, there's many
Well,
ways
you're
to
the
bully
treatment
someone.
she
Yeah. See, here's the thing though. to a bully, they're not a bully.
Fair enough.
So they might have thought like they're just being, they're being funny or quirky, and you put them in their place, but they might view that as you bullying them.
Yeah. I'd imagine it was a scenario where she tried to pull shit with me, and I wasn't having any of it.
For your part, Aaron, I put bullied, but like bullied. Bully. Now here's a question: what's this Thundercunt's name?
Stacy.
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 Rhino.
Are we doing like an awkward way of writing Rhino, or is it literally going to be Rhino like the
awkward?
RHYNO.
Stacy, but
You know what's
spelled with a
hilarious,
capital
Dustin?
C.
There's a family of rhinos spelt that way in Almont.
Is there?
RHYNO?
Got to spell Stacy with a capital C. It's not how her mom and dad put it on their birth certificate, but it's how she insists.
Yeah, she identifies as a Stacy with the C.
Stacy with an IE.
Yes.
Yeah. It's almost spelled Cersei, but that she's,
CT.
I hate it already. I hate it so much.
TTACIE. Stacy.
I hate it with
Rhino.
all of my heart.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put their aspect as queen bitch. Queen bitch. Okay. And then I heard old woman in the woods. You want to go with that trope?
And she has a
She's
pet,
a subsistence liver.
she has a pet beaver.
Is it a hairy beaver?
Now all I'm thinking of is that damn book.
Yes, I know, right?
What book?
You've never seen the book?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
It's a kid's book.
Oh.
It's
all like wildly inappropriate phrasing. It's the kind of thing Archer would lose his mind over.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Okay, so this woman in the woods then, do you want her to be the crazy type, or do you want to be like a survivalist, I don't trust the system lady?
Yes.
Both.
Survivalists don't trust the system.
Everyone thinks she's crazy, but she's like, there's monsters in the woods. That's why I live there. Because they'll never expect me to be there.
I am the monster's monster.
Is it the Threshold Guardian? Is that what that is? I'm trying to remember from
Buffy.
Well, not just Buffy, but like what was it with the movie Cabin in the Woods, where it's like the crazy old man at the gas station. It's like they have to hear his warning and totally ignore it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Justin. Here's a question. Since this might relate to you, then would talking to this person have influenced the way you are now?
Yeah, totally, man. Like I used to go up here, and she taught me how to grow the marijuana. I'm gonna commit to that voice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're gonna hate yourself.
Are you committing to that?
Got up there. What's it for?
I totally think it's gonna be a lot of fun being that guy.
Okay, so I'm putting influence Justin's paranoia.
Justin, are we gonna call you Shaggy?
Oh,
you're gonna be Shaggy,
Norville.
aren't you?
My name's Norville.
She and I don't get along.
Oh yeah, because you'd be trying to create the status quo.
Yes. She and I don't get along.
Yeah, you've tried to get her kicked out, but because she lives in the forest, you can't really do it.
She's also like old family, like founding of the town type.
She's the lost aunt.
She may not be part of the mining company's family, but she's like one of the original inhabitants of the town, maybe even before the mine opened.
And she has a beaver.
As a beaver, it's been handed down.
Fuck it, that's in there. That's aspect. Check out my beaver.
Check out my beaver. Since they call me the Beav.
Oh.
Its name is Justin.
Oh, no.
Justin Beaver.
Leave it to
Oh.
Beaver.
To be fair, Justin
be
Bieber
fair.
is copyrighted and is a YouTube channel.
So, okay, here's a question.
Uh-oh,
What are we
we
going to
lost
call
Justin.
this crazy survivalist lady?
What?
What are we going to call the crazy survivalist lady?
Lindsay.
Dorothy Aggert.
Dorothy Aggert.
Yeah.
Why not?
Dorothy Aggert. Okay.
We call her Dora. She wears a backpack.
Hey, can we? Are you married to Aggert? Can we make her last name Castor?
Oh, you guys okay with that?
Castor?
Yeah.
Castor, Castor.
Then we call her
Dorothy
Dorka.
Oh, really, Justin? French.
You like that? You like that one?
Castor.
Castor, yeah. Beaver.
Uh,
I'm committed to this plot.
Oh Lord.
Beaver the
Well,
Beaver.
at least this will be fun.
Okay, so there's some of those characters. Okay, here's another thing. So you've got those ones, you got those ones, you got those ones. That's covered. That's covered. The mayor of this this place.
I'm thinking, what's his name from Princess Bride, but his character in Stranger Things.
Humperdinck?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
like the Errol Flynn motherfucker, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
What Indigo Month?
No, the main
No, he's thinking
character
of-
from Wesley
whatever.
from
Wesley?
Wesley, but his character in Stranger Things.
Oh,
Yeah, someone like that. You mean?
Oh yeah.
I've never watched Stranger Things.
Me neither.
Oh.
Okay, well-
although that might be like really that you might be expecting that.
Carrie
Mhm.
Llewellyn is his name. The actor is Carrie Llewellyn. It just came to me.
Yes.
Was yeah.
Yeah, he was
and he
what's the word I'm looking for?
is a Robin Hood with an
Fright
English
Night.
accent.
Yes.
Yes, that one. All right. So you Brandon, you were saying someone of that vein, that style.
Yeah, we're like, I mean, my character is slightly corrupt. He outshines me.
You're
Okay.
definitely correct.
But that's why I am corrupt, because I gotta play the game.
Vince DeVoe.
Oh, I love it.
Vincent DeVoe.
Yes, Vince Duval.
But that's not how it's properly pronounced. He just says DeVoe. It's DeVos, but he pronounces it DeVoe because he thinks it makes him sound classier.
Wait, is this like the true story of Michael Bublé, where in high school they called him Bubble, and when he got famous, he added that little tick to his name?
Yeah, that sort of
I'm
thing.
really looking forward to punching some of these characters in the face.
Yeah,
And
there was
he's got really
Epic lip.
like greasy, slick back salt and pepper hair,
Ugh.
yeah, perfect. I love it.
like all the time.
Okay, and I need one last character. This one is going to be a friend of Jack's once all of you left. Like someone he made friends with once you guys were gone.
Who's
A
Jack?
librarian.
Sorry, not
Our
Jack.
friend
I
that
kept thinking my
died.
own name. Alec.
Okay.
The librarian. Because he was always at the library researching shit in the woods.
Okay,
Perfect.
that works. So librarian.
The only one who
Uh,
believed him and believed in him.
Mina Foster.
And she had a
Me-
thing for him. But she has a
Mina
wooden leg.
Foster.
Why does that sound familiar? Why did Nina Foster?
Like
sound-
Foster, like the beers.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Mina Haka.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
But she couldn't go with him because she has a wooden leg.
Wooden leg.
Jordan,
I'm
your
adding
face is priceless.
Had a
Wooden
childhood phone somewhere.
leg.
Is it still here? Yeah.
Hmm. Okay,
Mahogany
leg.
leg.
that's gonna make the opening for this game interesting. Okay,
What, it wasn't
but
already?
It's a
Well,
hollow
it's-
wooden leg. She keeps like something in there.
Jen,
Holy water.
Hollow.
We need some church person with the Dresden
Question
Files,
mark.
not Dresden Files, Supernatural. There's always the church person who can help you.
There is a priest in this town. That is true. I
Father
forgot to mention that first.
Clarkson.
No, it's got to be Father Benedict.
Father Benedict,
Yes,
like Benedict Arnold.
yes.
No, his name is Benedict, but he sounds like Arnold.
Wow. I totally accept it.
And he's
That's
a
new.
bodybuilder on the side.
Oh, I like that too.
Excellent.
That's
I
This
love
is
it.
Holy
I
Bible.
love it.
This is the strength of prayer.
It's like Ned Flanders. No one knows he's ripped until he pulls that shirt off.
Do you not read the
Flanders.
Holy Bible?
Just
I
call
would
him Wendell.
break this
Phillips,
Bible
he's committed
like
to
I
it.
would break your head, but it is the Bible, and I will never break it like you.
Because you broke, you weakling. Ah. Can we suggest voices for these characters? Is that a
You know
thing we
what?
can
Okay,
do?
so I'll let you suggest voices, and I'll figure out if I can pull it off.
You
Get
can
to
do,
the
you can do
chapel.
Benedict Arnold.
So Father Benedict, I put down Arnold voice.
Yes.
Nice, nice.
He's a preacher. He's a preacher of the Swoley Bible.
The Swoley Bible.
Um,
Down
okay,
sinners.
so I can do that.
Great.
So
Please.
librarian. Mina, what kind of voice do you guys want from Mina?
The squeakiest, mousiest voice you can possibly do.
Aaron, can you hiccup and talk at the same time?
Oh, and give her a hiccup. Mina has a hiccup.
OC hiccup voice.
Just remember we love you.
I'm gonna have to work on this. Like, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
No. What you have to do is just give Erin the lines, and she can read it.
Yeah,
Well, she
just-
hiccups.
Okay, so let's see now.
Stacy, a really annoying nasal voice.
Stacy, where's Thundercut? Oh, here we go.
Like Fran,
Fran Drescher.
the nanny.
I was
Yes.
Yeah,
thinking-
Well,
you
know. You guys understand.
Oh, like the Brooklyn Jew.
Yeah.
and
She
Ben
puts you in your
likes
place
the
because that's where you
cautious
belong.
British accent.
Oh, someone has to have a British accent.
I
Mr.
can
Cautious
do that.
British
Finley.
accent. After all, he's the rich, stuck-up brat.
Oh, that works too.
Nasal.
No, rich stuck up brat in some place that's like New Brunswick. No, he's got to be like old French.
Oh, yeah.
You know that the mayor should have the English accent.
Mayor Scott Arnold. Yeah.
No, that's the priest.
Yes.
So, Mayor, you guys
He
want
sounds like
British?
Arnold. He sounds Austrian.
Yeah, Bostonian. Do Bostonian.
For the mayor. So the rich kid, you wanted to have that kind of like, je pas, mon nom c'est Benedict Theo Overson.
He talks like that in public, he talks like that in public, but in private he sounds very Acadian or Frank.
Anglais?
You're going so deep. He's never gonna remember that. I wouldn't remember them.
Hey, can we make Champ fucking a pompous British guy?
Hold up here. I'm gonna go down the list of what I have because I'm jumping up and down on my page. All right. So the former teacher, Mr. Finnegan. What kind of voice do you want, Mr.
I
Finnegan?
think that he would have something kind of like, that sort of nasal, stuck up sort of sounding.
Give him a southern drawl.
You know what?
know-
Fine, I can do that.
Yes, perfect. Now say all right.
All right, all right. The
Excellent.
thing I like about these high school girls is they keep getting older and I keep staying the same age.
Okay, so is this teacher now officially going to
What?
be?
This teacher's immortal.
He's a
Oh, he's
vampire.
got-
He needs a stake to the heart.
Southern drawl.
For all we
Okay.
know,
No,
he
he was
is
a
actually
vampire.
a vampire.
He's a vampire.
He's Coach Veratu.
You put a stake through his heart. How'd you know he's a vampire? He's a vampire.
I'll put a silver-coated stake through his heart. That covers just about everything.
Yeah, but inherited silver. You want to get witches and werewolves.
So for your police chief, I just made a conscious decision. He's got that kind of Holt, deep voice style of
Like Captain Holt.
You understand.
I love it.
So okay, now we're down to the
best,
rookie cop, Colin Champ.
chance.
Colin Champ.
What is Colin Champ gonna sound like?
Make him a pompous British kid.
Well, we've got the pompous British. That's the mayor.
Oh,
Hey man, listen. You went way too over that speeding.
have you guys ever seen Murdoch Mysteries?
Yes.
I know of
So,
it.
what's the? I forgot the Inspector Brannigan. Make him sound like that.
What's that sound like, Leo? Give us a sample.
I can't. He's Scottish. I can't do it.
Canadianized
Scottish.
Scottish.
Yeah, Canadian is Scottish.
Yeah.
Man, you're saying you want him to be Scottish. I can do that.
Oh, perfect. So someone has to sound like
This
Hulk
fucking
Hogan.
place is something.
Someone has to sound like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, brother. They gotta sound like they're ready to fight.
So
That's the crazy woman in the
Dorothy
woods.
Castor.
She's a smoker.
Dorothy Castor, the smoker in the woods. You know
Oh.
what, brother?
No. She's gotta have that drawl. Like 1 second. Oh no, you got to go with the cheese whiz there. Like if you're not having the
Oh, he's in
cheese
New
whiz,
England.
Pat.
So she's a leprechaun.
Is she a leprechaun? Yeah, exactly.
Either
Hello?
that or what's
No,
that
see,
Is
Justin's
she
giving me
Lucky
that-
from Lucky
Either that or
Charms?
she's
Is
from
that it?
Fargo.
Like
Are you giving me
Fargo,
that-
like from
Are you
Fargo.
saying Fargo, yeah? Like
Yeah.
the New England
Like
kind of
Fargo
girl?
there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
I've heard
sure.
most of my family with these accents.
Fargo.
Jordan's gonna offend everybody, and he's not gonna make a single racist joke. It's just gonna be his accents.
Trying my best.
It covers
No,
my
that's the
entire
thing.
family at this point.
That's the thing is that in this game, everyone we're making fun of is inherently white.
Yes.
So it's okay.
Oh,
We're just
I
making
almost.
fun of the various aspects of whiteness that are in pop culture.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna.
that
I was gonna
character's
make a
sad.
black character, but Jordan said no.
No,
Yeah,
if you want, like you could do it. It's just a matter of as long as you do it respectfully.
That
I
don't
can't
do
do
it
that.
then.
I can't do that. It's not in me, guys.
Why you wanted to be
I wouldn't
Timothy?
even. I wouldn't even trust Leo to do it.
Do what?
Be the black.
Play a
character.
black character.
What's your name? Timothy A.
Well, I mean, the only black character I can do is Mr. T, and all I'd be saying is, "I pity the fool."
Yeah, that wouldn't work out very well.
Oh wow. Okay. So glossing over that.
This is why I game, guys.
I
This
said
is
we're
the whole
glossing
reason.
Edit.
Yeah, so that's why session 0 is, woohoo. So anyway, rookie cop, voices set up for all these characters we have: New England, British, Scottish. Oh god, one NPC at a time will be in any scene.
You
It's tough. It was tough playing like multiple voices and characters. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Jordan-
remember their
Jordan, you
accents.
did this to yourself, right?
I know, so I'm having fun with it. Okay, so okay, so there's some locations I have preset. So now we're going into some locations. I've got some preset locations. I'm just going to get you guys to come up with some interesting names.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So the church.
The
What are
Kingdom
we going to
Hall.
call?
The everlasting Godstopper.
Oh, I like that one too.
Done.
No. It's the Church of Chris.T.
C dot. T
The
Chris
everlasting
dot
God
J dot
Stopper?
C dot.
Yeah, the everlasting God Stopper.
Yep, that works perfectly with what I have. Police station, don't need to worry about that.
It just, to me, it sounds like you're trying to stop God, though.
Yeah,
Why would
That's
he-
why it works.
Why would he keep going? That's his house, isn't it?
We've got a
that's
father
where he's from.
Benedict Arnold of kind. It's not gonna be straightforward.
Or we could have it our Holy Sith Church or the Jedi shall rise again. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to-
the amazing part is once you guys move out of Haven's End for like whenever we get to finally get to Act 2. It's going to be interesting going into the regular world with this kind of stuff. Your high school,
Hellhole.
Haven's Hellhole,
The hell mouth.
Haven's Hellmouth.
Sure.
What's New Brunswick really well known for?
The ghost ship.
Eesh.
The Phantom ship is a big thing for us. That's
Yep.
why the
Well,
team is the
Is that
BHS
the one that
Phantoms.
blew up in World War One?
No, it's a big ass pirate ship.
So
Like the Goonies?
like the Black Pearl.
Flying
Yeah, except it
Dutchman.
appears like kind of on fire in the mist.
Well, we know what we're doing for mascots.
The Flaming Dutchman.
Perfect. And the school's mascot's the Flamer.
I was thinking of the ghost, but yeah, I can do that too.
Wait. Is it some guy dressed in like 70s jazz outfit that goes running around everywhere?
Disco Stew doesn't advertise.
The priest is a closet gay, and every time he calls himself the flame.
We have to support all the Flamers. That's including me.
The flaming
Thank you for
Dutchman
getting there.
online.
Thank you for getting there.
So the name
But
of the high
no,
school.
doesn't the priest have an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
We have to support our people. Don't fool around.
And God said unto the people,
Leave
Jesus,
"Put the
Zion.
cookies down."
You have to press. You have to press yourself to heaven.
Reading the Bible is like what, like having sex with the woman and coming.
It's just calming and calming.
Now.
Terrible. That's a quote. That's a direct quote from that movie.
Yeah, from Pumping Iron. Yeah, 100%. I'm coming here and I'm coming there. I'm coming everywhere.
Okay, so anyway, Haven High School. What are we gonna actually call it? Like Haven High? Even
Is it
Yeah, probably
like a
best to keep
Christian
it
high school?
Simple.
no.
No.
Okay, so then,
Goth would never be able to stay there.
oh well, you never know. Haven District High School, HDHS.
High definition high school. Go.
Yeah, high definition high school.
I do not want my high school experience in high def. Thank you very much. I want to go back and murder most of the people in it.
Haven District High School. Perfect.
Are we going with that one?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna put Haven District High School, home of
A
the.
lot of puns. Very punny title.
New Jordan in high school, Amanda.
I said most, not all. I knew you in high school too.
And she still wants to kill you. So I mean, what's the point?
Now you got two of my favorite people from high school in this video.
I accept the fact that 90% of the people who have met me want to kill me. I
All
know,
the murder.
I know.
There it is.
Just those times where I'll wake up and the brain will suddenly be in the room, just like.
Not today.
Okay, so aspect not for the aspect for the high school. I'm just gonna put not a pleasant place to be.
Done.
Not a
Lost
pleasant
Dustin
place to
again.
be.
Squishy.
You know, I just
Alex.
realized that Justin's profile pic and Aaron's avatar pic both kind of tilt their head in the same direction.
I mean, like
Oh
this
my.
or like that.
And I
You
mean,
guys hear my cat?
yeah,
Yes, I
Aaron-
do.
Aaron's avatar looks a little bit
Oh,
sexier, but Justin still.
I don't know. Justin's got those piercing eyes that look deep into your soul, you know, that kind of thing.
Do you need to confront some feelings for Justin here, Leo?
He's gone now. so
But
you
he's
can't.
gone now, so he'll never know. Oh shit,
Yeah,
it's
we
You can
recorded.
tell us.
He's
It's
recorded.
okay. This is a safe place.
This circle of friends is a safe place to speak. Everywhere else that this video is watched, I can't guarantee anything.
Thankfully, most of this first one here isn't going to be too watched for too many. Otherwise, we'd be canceled before we started.
You know what? I really hope that this gets watched with people and you get some money out of it so you can buy beer for the 4 of you guys, at least.
I have
don't
one
drink.
person on my TikTok thing that's like, I don't care what happens. I need to know what's happening in your game. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll put updates. I posted I was
Wait.
going to run a game like this, and I had people messaging me being like, can I join? I'm like, no. But I'll consider you as a guest appearance later on.
What, like randos that you met on social media or what?
Yes.
Ooh.
Apparently, people think that I'm somewhat funny every now and again. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you guys haven't actually met me.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything, so just get over yourself.
I know.
You funny. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're dry as like the Sahara. Dry. Sahara.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, not an issue.
Probably
I've
shouldn't
had.
cast
My only
stones there, Leah.
Facebook, and I haven't been on in 2 months.
I
Except
live in a
get links.
glass house. I love to cast stones.
And see, I just do that for fun as a pastime thing when I'm not, thinking about work.
I have 3, soon to be 4 reading apps on here, and a gigantic library of books. I'm set for life.
Oh, always good. Okay, so anyway, yes, 4. Okay, so locations I have around that are preset. There's the church. You have the Everlasting Godstopper. The police station / courthouse. It's the same building. Haven District High School now. Alex House, which will be a set location. There's the forest in general, which is a vast spot with lots of running rivers and streams and caves and whatnot, and a crazy old woman.
I can go spend most of my time in the forest.
And then there's the cliffs, which
We've got cliffs, guys.
This can be
cliff.
fun.
This is actually a location called in this particular place. This is made up as like a mixture of 2 different spaces that are in Bathurst. I just kind of merged them into one to fit
the makeout point and
it's the like party spot.
the makeout point and
Yeah.
also the haunted spot where everyone like jumps off.
Yeah, actually, it's a during high tide you can cliff dive.
Nice.
Which is loosely based off an actual place which I have jumped off of and survived. So, but yeah, it's one of those spots where the kids all know about it. And like the adults act like they don't know, but when they were kids, they went. But to get there, you have to go through the woods.
Cabin
So-
in the woods, ooh. Cabin in the woods, oh yeah.
Now, those are the set locations. What other locations do you guys want to add in? Oh, there's a train station. Train station.
The bowling alley.
A bowling alley.
Can we have a graveyard?
Yes.
There are 4 in Bathurst, so yes, you can.
The graveyards are totally where my character spends most of her off time.
Yep.
Now, do you guys want the graveyard or cemetery?
Why not have both?
Fair point.
Okay, they're both.
Well, the cemetery
One is
the one
attached to a
that's
church,
attached
one
to
is
the
on its
church,
own.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a graveyard is just
A
an
big
area
plot
where
of
there's
land where there are
Yes,
dead
yes.
people in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cemetery is what's attached to the church.
So there's a main cemetery, and then there's a couple random graveyards kicking around because there was a lot of dead miners after an accident many a yarn ago.
Accident?
Why are you suddenly
Okay.
a pirate?
Is
Yeah.
it bad if I'm
then-
tempted to put the graveyard in the middle of the forest and say that there's 3 books sitting there?
Okay, so based on that, I added
Bravo.
so there's the
Verata.
graveyard.
Exactly.
So, oh god. So yeah, we got the train station, the bowling alley, the graveyard, the mines, and the smelter ruins.
What did they mine at the mine?
Oh,
Gold and silver.
Gold and silver.
Is there gold and silver in Canada? Would it be more like copper or nickel or something like that?
No, literally, it was a gold and silver mine there.
Depends on the area.
If
of
this was in
Canada you're
Ontario, we'd have to
Wait,
worry
wait,
about
wait.
mining uranium.
I was gonna say, can it be uranium? Because Saskatchewan.
It's a made up world. Yeah.
I used to work for a company that mined uranium. They promised me 10 pounds of yellow cake. I'm still waiting for it.
Okay, so it's a gold and silver mine primarily, but there was uranium discovered, which is why there was an accident.
Yes. And that would explain all the issues we're having.
Yeah, that could add to the Aaron's edition of mechanical difficulties.
Yes.
Okay, so there's that. Anywhere else you guys would like to have in this wonderful place?
is there a strip mall?
There is now.
A red down strip mall?
There, it's now run down.
Is there a strip joint in the strip mall?
You know what? The strip mall, when you guys were kids, was a happening place. Now it's got like the Husk of a Zellers and a couple other like failing businesses.
What do you want, Frida?
Oh, make there be like an old general store that always seems to be open, and it's like
Yes.
some old man runs it, and
Like in Ashton?
yeah, it's always been there. No one ever remembers it ever.
The
closed.
Ashton General
And it's
Store,
always
which
been
is
the same creepy
front
old man that
for
runs it.
It's a front for
Nobody's
what?
never seen a different person.
the Ashton General Store is a front for a lot of pagan stuff getting sold through there.
Really?
I went to go check it out, and I'm like, wow, people think they're coming in here for nicky knack stuff and not realizing what's all over the walls.
That's amazing. I've never actually been inside it, but I drove past it a lot.
I got a kick out of like there's a whole section on like there's like the fairy skulls and
Oh, that's freaking dope.
Hey, Aaron, want to take a road trip with me?
it's like hopefully it's still
Totally.
there, but
I'd be down for it.
it looks like they swap out stuff in there on a regular.
That sounds like a really spooky trip. Also, because that Aaron's the one driving.
Hey,
We
hold
drove
up, hold
past
up.
it 4 times and she didn't see it.
Stop. Aaron's got to be a good driver. You guys are white. I'm the only Asian here.
I'm blind, Leo.
Aaron's blind.
Oh. I don't know. You'd still be a
That's
better
fair.
driver than me.
Well,
Look
I
at
mean,
it,
she
I'll
can.
drive. Or
I
I'll
mean,
get destined to
here's the
drive.
thing, Leo, is that her eyes can open all the way, but still don't work.
Uh-huh. Mine can
Yours
barely
don't
open all the way.
but work pretty well.
No. I can barely. I can barely. You should have seen the red lights I ran this morning. I swore they were green.
No, see, that's Brandon's problem.
Wait,
Oh
is
my
Brendan
god.
colorblind?
Brandon's colorblind.
Yeah,
Oh, the
thank
things
God I
I'm
can see
finding out.
octagons, or else I
I'm
wouldn't know when to
also
stop.
colorblind, but it's part of a greater blindness.
It's the icing on the lack of sight cake.
Yeah, I see in grayscale.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You know, my brother was dating someone for over almost 2 years, and for the first year, he convinced her he saw in grayscale.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh my god.
He lived with her and
This
convinced
does
her that
not
he saw
surprise
only
me in the
grayscale
slightest.
for
Oh my
almost a
God.
year, and then he fucked up. And he mentioned something he was trying to point something out to her that he wanted her to get from across the room, and he said the green one, and she grabbed it and said, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Shit."
In his defense, she was dumb.
She was
Oh my god.
exceedingly.
This does not surprise me in the slightest.
Okay, so general store always open.
Call it Raise a Cult.
Raise a cult.
Put
Actually,
it right next to the church.
as a general
please.
store in this town that's always been around, I wouldn't, maybe not a cult. Raise a general store.
Oddities?
Yeah, raise oddities. Sure.
Sure. Yeah,
Why
that's
not?
it.
Raise oddities. Run by
Yeah.
Jan. You gotta have like some person that's not Ray at all.
Peter
Cottontail.
Bankman.
Peter Egon.
Peter Spengler.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Peter Spengler. Run by raise oddities. Run by Peter Spengler. That works so well.
It
Now here's a
really
question.
does.
It's like it's an old kind of general store. Like, is this the old style of you'd get ammunition and whatnot there, or is it like just general mishmash of all sorts of crazy stuff?
Mishmash.
Like people can go in there and pick up like a loaf of bread and a milkshake.
And the store has a store cat called Winston.
Yeah, black cat.
Yes.
Please.
Store cat.
People forget it's there half the time, and when they do see it, they forget its name. But it does shit.
But it doesn't.
There's
It
a lot
doesn't
of
come,
heavy lifting in that store.
it doesn't actually come unless you specifically say Winston. Mishmash of.
And then it just kind of shows up and goes, "Wah!"
Okay, so strip mall. So inside the strip mall, what kind of little like failing shops do you guys want?
Dollar store.
I was
Dollar
about to
store.
say that too.
Old style dollar store where you can still buy knives.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Can't buy knives at a dollar store.
Have you ever been to the dollar store in Armpire?
Yeah, they
Dollar store
got
in
rid of a lot
Empire?
of stuff.
I don't
They
know if
still
not,
sell
not
knives
our
and
dollar store
daggers and
sells
stuff there.
knives. I got kitchen knives. I got steak knives. I got all sorts of
Dollar
knives.
The last
I mean,
time
they
I was
could've
in
cut-
any store in that direction was in Deep River, not like well past Armpire. I know, but I
Yeah.
haven't been to a store in Armpire. I went to this store in Deep River when I was getting bringing James to Camp Loren 2 years ago,
Okay.
and I'm like, okay, because there was one or two things we forgot to pack for him, so we'll pick them up at this store. And it had all kinds of shit in it, including like dollar store stuff. It had a cafe, an ice cream parlor,
Yep.
bongs, lotto.
Sounds
It
like
had
the
a
one we
little bit of
went to
everything.
the year I went to Camp Loren.
When did you go?
Ooh, let's see, would have been 14, 15. I went with Margot.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, James has gone twice. He wants to go again, but last year was kind of COVID-y.
Yeah.
But
It was so much fun.
by the time he goes back, Henry will probably be going with him. But yeah, James was like pointing at like all the stuff in the glass case where all the pot paraphernalia was, and he's just like, "Can I get that skull?" And I'm like, "How about no?" He's like, "What is that?" I said, "It's a grinder." He said, "Grinder for what?" I said, "Pepper." You're not getting it.
It's an internet site. Go look it up. So I'm gonna put in a shutdown Zellers.
There should be like in one of the smaller sections. There should be like a little corner of the strip, like used bookstore.
Oh,
Please.
okay.
Can we model it off the book gallery?
Is that the used
You-
one on the
Book.
the same road as CPHS?
Yeah,
someone's
it's,
house
that
it's
was kinda
been gone
converted?
for years though. Grant died and Steve died shortly after. I used to work there.
Oh,
I love that place. Grant died, and actually, Steve died within 6 months of Grant. Just dropped dead of a heart attack, and
oh no!
Yeah, they sold off all the books and
Yep.
I
yeah,
got so many of my like old Star Wars RPG role playing books from that place.
Yeah, that was the best place I have
Just
ever worked in my
specifying,
life.
we didn't know what
I
RPG
really
was.
miss it.
No, I mean I didn't mean whatever.
I know what you
I've
meant.
cut my jury rig manual. Okay.
I'm gonna say there's a coin wash there.
Yeah.
Yes.
With like those old style shitty, like making tons of noise.
Yellow.
Yeah.
And maybe there's like a small area that's
They'll
like
watch anything. Any amount of stuff, any size, it'll wash it.
Rundown drugstore.
Ooh.
With like wooden floors that creak when you walk on them.
Ooh, do we have a
And the
doctor that
pharmacist
works
is,
there
like,
as well?
Raised up like a foot or two
Drugstore.
up above everybody.
and there's like a
But he's still Indian.
real small like motel that has like single beds only, that's just like for truckers and shit that pass through.
Got
Yeah.
thin yellow blankets on top with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
floral patterns from the 70s. And the beds are freezing.
Always.
I'm gonna give this place the motel an aspect of inhospitable. It's like they don't want people to stay there.
Yeah.
What should we call the little hotel?
The No-Tell Hotel? No.
The no vacancy.
Bateman's.
I was going to call it King's, but okay.
Everyone okay with that one?
Sure, whatever.
Sure.
Bateman's Hotel.
Oh, what is happening? Why
I was
are
thinking
windows
King's
popping
after
up?
Stephen King, but
Oh yeah,
Bateman's works.
Bateman's works, but yeah, I was also thinking like that hotel from there would be interesting, but that's too high class for this.
And then there was like an argument with the actual fishing bait store. They're like, no, that was our store name. What
The
the
coin
fuck?
wash is called the Silver Dollar.
Wash. Silver Dollar. Is there a diner or restaurant?
Diner. Old diner.
Yeah.
Diner. Do you guys want to give it a name or?
Why don't we call it King's Diner?
Yeah, there we go. We got to get King in there somewhere.
It's one of the old creepy ones with like the peeling vinyl floor and
And the drugstore can be like Terry's Drugs.
Drug Haven.
Drugs. Peeling floor. Diner. King's Diner. Entertainment. What kind of what would be left that would be considered?
What entertainment?
It's an old mining. It's a dead mining town. What entertainment would they have? Other than
model it off of Almont. There's no entertainment.
There's one
There's a
old
liquor store.
True.
There we go. We've got a liquor store.
A liquor store. Okay.
There's
Come
an
on, even
aging
Arm
liquor.
Prior has a theater. Almont just couldn't. Even CP had a theater.
Carlton Place
Yep.
had one and then we lost it. Almont has one, but they're not allowed to use it.
Yeah. Okay, so the liquor store. That's just a fully stocked liquor store. It's
Yes.
the only thing that's actually like running properly.
I am not surprised.
And I'm gonna say that the aspect for that one is anything for a price. Like you guys would remember this place as if you needed a drink and you were underage, a couple of extra bills would get you. Okay, so that's that, and just for the hell of it, I'm going to throw in a pool hall.
Nice.
Yes.
Definitely would be hanging out there.
This place is called, the pool hall is called Shafts. Because it's a mining town, pool shafts, and it doubles as a gay bar.
Name the bowling alley Strikes.
Oh yeah, bowling alley strikes. Strikes. Okay, and then pool hall shafts. Perfect. So that gives us a good chunk of locations to work with. And then also we'll there's a style of gameplay where as you need things, you can kind of use your fate points to kind of create something on the fly.
Mm.
So let's say you guys are like, oh no, we need a gun or something. Well, I have an extra fate point.
I just happen to have one in my.
I'll burn that fate point to say that there's Bert's Emporium of Violence.
Ooh, can they sell swords and bows and arrows too?
That's the thing. Like it would create that kind of like a hunting store.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's one of the
things.
Hunting store may not have a sword, but would definitely have a machete. Ray's would have a sword probably.
Yeah.
Might have
that's the fun part about the fate points that just never really used too often, which I'm gonna have in here, is that fate points, you can use them for like amping up your attacks, like normal re-rolling, but you can also use them to influence the world.
Mm-hmm.
So in certain situations, you can make it like a known thing. So you've got an aspect like whenever we get into your aspects. Let's say you had the aspect of I know people. You're in a situation like, oh no, like we were lacking some crucial information. You're gonna be like, well, I'm using my fate point to invoke I know people to say that so and so walks by and they just might have some information.
Okay.
It's a way to kind of use your aspects for more than just a bump in your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So that gets rid of part. Now we're finally into PC creation. It's the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So let's start simple. We'll go with names. And I've got a little order list here, so I'll ask people in order of who's still here. Justin is not. Okay. So then, Brandon, what is your character's name?
Trevor.
Trevor or Trevor?
Trevor.
Trevor. And do you have a last name?
McGillicuddy. It's
I'm going to make you spell that. How would you like to spell it?
As it sounds.
Oh, you mean
Yeah. NIPPL-E.
nipple?
No.
You actually want McGillicuddy?
Just Thompson. Just put Thompson.
Trevor Thompson. Okay, Brandon's character is named Trevor Thompson. Amanda.
Dara Sands.
You said
Dara?
Dara?
Sands. Yeah, D-A-R-A.
D-A-R-A.
She was so into books, she took the last name of a type font.
Sands.
Sands.
S-A-N-D-S?
S-A-N-D-S. Yeah. Actually, no, I took the last name of one of my favorite authors.
Oh.
Okay, Dara Sands. Leo.
Yes.
What would you like to name your character?
Riley Rain.
Riley. Is that R?
Raleigh, like Raleigh, North Carolina.
GH, okay. And your last name again?
Rain, Raine.
Raine. Okay. Riley Rain. You sound like a
Yeah.
porn star name.
Well, no, yeah, it does, but I also wanted to be called Ranger Riley Rain. See, you need those 3 R's together.
Fair. Aaron.
Dinah
Swear to
Blake.
God, you're gonna frequent that gay bar and you're gonna be
Dinah,
called-
Dinah.
Oh yeah, that game is going
D-I-N-A.
to be great.
Dina. And then last name again?
Blake.
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 Like Anita Blake, vampire hunter.
Balake.
Don't bring that up, please.
Oh, trust me, if Justin were here, he would just freak out.
Oh yeah, do not bring up Anita Blake. Ugh.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that
was-
video?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care.
I don't know, it got burned somewhere. Where it belongs.
I,
in the
I don't know where
trash.
my sword is.
Oh god damn it, man. All right, so next we've got these are things, the information you can also fill out on your personal character sheets that you have with you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Should I write this down for you, Brandon?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just make a little side note and then I'll see about posting it for everyone to see so you can fill it out from there. Dick. Brandon. Can't remember paper. Paper. There we go. All right, so since we're working our way down the list, I'll just keep working my way down the list each time. Since we don't have just in here. So Brandon, your high concept.
Politician.
Politician. Now, a lot of times with especially with like when it comes to the concepts and that, they're essentially kind of like an aspect. So you can always kind of work it into like a phrase, which will help define it more, which will allow you options for when you need it.
Working the system.
Working the system. Would you like to go with working your way up the system?
Sure. I expect you're going to change this into a Shaft joke at some point. But I don't work at the pool hall. But Earl
Okay.
seems to like it.
Next up, Brandon, what's your trouble? What's that foil to you on a regular basis?
Don't hurt yourself.
I know, right? God, I don't want to.
Terrible under pressure.
Indecisive.
Fuck it, make it drinking.
Like a fish.
I'm trying to think of how we can work that your drinking problem. Devil in a bottle.
Sure.
Just basically steal the name of that Iron Man side story.
Okay.
Okay.
A demon in a bottle. You
Amanda,
gotta choke me the right way.
Yes.
what is your high concept?
Be right back.
Because we knew when you were there.
She's an archaeologist, so I don't know.
Can you dig it?
Done.
Can you dig it? I'm just going to put a little asterisk thing so that I know. Because I like to write these down just so that I can compel you guys as needed. So just and your trouble.
See, I don't know how to get the phrasing from this. Maybe people suck. Awkward with people she doesn't know due to the outcast and stuff in high school.
Yeah, we can use trust issues.
Done.
Trust issues. Okay, let's see. Leo, your high concept. Oh, hi, Wall.
He has disappeared. Okay, so, guys, I just want to let you know that apparently it's just been announced that a new wave of stay-at-home order is taking effect Thursday. They're shutting down. We'll close non-essential retail stores for all but curbside pickup starting Thursday.
Cool.
Well, I guess you're good because you're a shopper. You're essential
Yes.
because you're a pharmacy.
Only grocery stores and pharmacies would be permitted to stay open for customers to shop indoors, and garden centers will be permitted to stay open.
So Home Depot, all of Home Depot.
No, just the
Yeah.
garden center of Home Depot, but you could buy curbside from the Home Depot if they allowed that.
Yeah, see, I'm an essential service, so I get to go wherever I want.
My mom's an essential service too. She's a bookkeeper and does the taxes. So
Yeah,
it's
but she
tax
works from
season.
home already, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Doesn't she work from home already?
Mhm.
Oh, well.
She always has. The only time she goes out is
To meet her
occasionally
clients.
She'll go out to clients' places, but not more than like twice a month per client. So most of the stuff it's pick up and bring home.
Yeah, I got to go get a mugshot tomorrow because we just signed a new contract with the police. So they can take a nice picture of me so I can have a badge that has my face on it. Because apparently I passed background checks.
There you go.
Shows how terrible the system is. Leo,
Yes.
your high concept.
I'm a ranger. Need to protect them wild animals.
Smokey Bear.
He's a powerful ranger.
Yeah.
He's a frog.
Oh,
Do I get run over by cars?
oh,
I'm literally gonna write powerful ranger as my high concept here.
okay.
And I'm green. All in green with this really cool helmet.
Powerful. Okay, Leo. You want to wear a helmet?
I do.
It's a bike helmet
That's okay. Is it
that you
green?
wear all the time. It's even got stickers on it.
Awesome.
It's got like flame decals on it.
Wait. Do I
Oh.
wear a lycra suit as well? Is it kind of shiny and reflective?
You have a regular kind of like I'll let it be green khaki, but it's still
okay.
ranger gear.
So, am I a ranger as in the same as Smokey the Bear Ranger? Or am I a ranger as in like a Texas Ranger? Or am I a ranger as in like Special Forces Ranger?
You're a park ranger.
Oh,
Like
So Smokey Bear.
Parks Canada.
you work out of a different forest, not the one that's around here.
Yeah, like Park Canada.
Yeah. Okay, so powerful rangers.
You wanted
here.
a dragon flute, but you ended up with an ocarina with a dagger on the end of it.
Yes.
What's your trouble?
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Yeah.
Are you like a park ranger who is actually just undercover for poachers or something?
I'm keeping a supply of steaks.
I have a steady supply of venison and bear steaks.
Pretty sure that goes against everything a park ranger stands for.
You know how many animals park rangers put down?
He's
Just-
a
Yeah, I'm
brickleberry
pretty
park
sure
ranger.
that's not for their own benefit.
Well, I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Who can tell?
It's coming right for us.
Are you okay, Jordan?
I'm running through my head as to like terrible puns I could use that would work with his bloodlust.
I thought about it, right? So
'Cause
he said to, like, I like
you
so
you
I
said
like
that
to
you're-
protect animals, but when I see like someone kill an animal, the bloodlust kicks over and I need to, do some killing of animals. And then when I get back to my regular self again, it's like this 2 days of remorseful sorrow. Of
How
why
are you
can't
not
I
in
kill
jail already? We're regular
It's in the
people,
middle of the
Leo.
woods, the bodies aren't found.
Yes, the bodies aren't found.
Hmm.
Look, rangers put down a lot of animals. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying they do. The reasons behind it, do you know?
Oh, so your bloodlust is for the animals, not people.
Yeah, animals, not people.
That changes things. I don't need to keep the supply of steaks as ready.
So you
How
like
do
to
you
kill
kill a
people.
Wendigo?
Pardon? With a
You
lot
like to
of
kill people.
with
that
a lot
hurt
of rounds
animals.
and magazines.
So you want to hurt
Oh,
people that hurt animals.
Yes, I'm also the only ranger that regularly carries around an M1 Garand. I don't know how I'm authorized to use it, but I have it.
I will probably allow it, yes, but I'm gonna make you pay for it.
Well, hey. What if his father and his father's father and his father's father's father were all park rangers and it was handed down from World War One?
Well,
Two.
Leo's
The
character is
Garand came from World War II.
Yep. See, Leo's character is the good, like he was that hall monitor
Yes.
who
Oh,
eventually
that
became,
guy.
yeah, he's that guy.
Got a lot of pent up rage. Ever since the goth friend turned him down at prom.
Just a little. Are you gonna be able to work with that,
That's why
Jordan?
you
Because I
join a
can
martial
change it.
art.
Not. I'm gonna put not a people person.
Okay, that would work.
It gives options on how to work with it. Then you don't like people because of what people do to the pets.
Yes.
Because of what humans do to the green.
I'm not Swamp Thing. No, to be fair, I mean,
be
with my
fair.
ghillie suit, you can't really tell.
Animal cruelty.
I also have a ghillie suit.
Okay. Aaron, what is your high concept?
The scrappy goth.
Trying to think how to phrase that. Oh.
This witch is a bitch.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys can't say hi to Courtney because she is not clothed.
I don't think they care.
I do. It's fun.
I'm your manager. I don't think I should see you that way.
I'm gonna yell hi anyways. Hi, love.
Hi.
Please don't make this an HR problem.
You're making it an HR
You're
problem
making it an
right
HR
now.
problem.
I'm just telling you, you're the one making an HR problem. She said nothing. You brought this all up and it's being recorded. So she has proof.
Graphic out.
I didn't ask her to come bear all.
What's your trouble, Aaron?
In with the wrong crowd.
Running with the wrong crowd?
Yeah.
Running with the devil.
Running with the wrong crowd. Now, for this, are we talking
Oh, she's
gangs or
definitely involved with like a biker gang and knows people who knows people who kill people type of thing.
Hell's Angels are pretty big on the East Coast.
Yep. So I'll put down biker gangs when it comes to running with the wrong crowd. So that way you're linked with them in a way.
Okay. Yeah, she's not an actual gang member. She just, knows people.
Okay, so next
Aaron?
Those people, quote
As
unquote.
long as it's not these guys, I think you're good.
Beautiful.
Okay, so next we go back up to the top of the order. Brandon. So in this one, we've got three, like I know there's 5 phases, but we're 3 mandatory and the other 2 are becoming optional. So where did you come from aspect? So an aspect that goes to who you were in high school.
I was a nerd. I was like D&D magic cards nerd, sci-fi, Star Trek marathons on weekends. I was a nerd.
Just make his concept mom's basement.
You know what? Mom's basement.
I accept
And then
that.
I'm putting a little sub note of super nerd.
Super nerd.
So that way we
Upgrade
know
him
that's what
to-
it relates to.
No. He's one level above super nerd. He's now officially an otaku.
Yeah.
Like way above super nerd.
Okay, so next is what shaped you? So what started you heading towards where you're at now?
Gym rat.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Oh.
Joined
You
the
fe-
gym, started
you
getting
felt-
kind of full of myself, wanted more power, decided to join the government.
I'm putting Jim Rat with a capital R
Rats.
because you became like that kind of rat bastard.
Skis bag.
Jim Rat. And I'm gonna put a little thing saying lust for power. That brought you there. And then where are you at now? An aspect that kind of gives a general idea, not your high, but a general idea of where you are now.
Middleman. Because I'm not the mayor, but I can get you shit. I'm like, people come to me to get stuff to the mayor. But
Okay, so I'm gonna put middleman with a sub thing of connections.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the 2 optional things are there's 2 spots where you can say you cross, like you've got an aspect that works with another player. Now, you guys don't necessarily have to have those right now. You guys can talk about it until between now and the next game. Once we figured out like our characters today, and then you can figure out like if basically between high school to now, if you've seen each other again or whatever happened to happen. So those are options you guys can chat about. I'll also repost that in the group so that'll remind people. So then next going to Amanda. So yeah, what were you like in the schools, the high schools?
School was super smart book nerd.
I'm gonna put down bookworm.
Okay.
Well read, socially inept.
That's about right.
Lets me know where I can work off of. Then what shaped you? What started you heading down the path you're going now?
Love of ancient history.
Okay. Stuck in the past?
Yes.
Okay. And where are you at now?
Discoverer of wonders.
Okay. I'm just going to use that as it is.
Okay.
Wonders. Just plus item. For the item that you happen to have acquired.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Leo.
Yes.
High school. Where would you want to? What kind of aspect would you have for your time back in your formative high school years?
I was a goody two shoe, man.
Goody two shoes. I'm just gonna put like hall monitor / Boy Scout as well.
Yes. That's how I became a park ranger.
Okay. What pushed you in leaving town to pursue this?
Well, I assumed I got a post at a different place, and another town, let's say Nova Scotia. Wait.
Okay.
Right. And I really wanted to be a park ranger, and that was the only opening I had, because I had to do good for the animals.
Trying to think how to like phrase that as an aspect for yourself. A calling, a call of the wild.
Yes. Okay. Sure.
We're going to have issues with your characters if we have to go hunting for food, aren't we?
Call of the wild.
If
Well,
anything, it
yeah.
would be good to have them around. Just stick 'em on
Apparently,
something.
we'll have all kinds of meat to eat if we get him around, and then he'll just kill like a couple of moose.
And then for where you're at now,
You're not going to be
what kind of
hungry,
aspect would describe your
essentially.
character now that isn't kind of your high concept?
I've become jaded with the human world.
Jaded. The human world. Okay. That sums up what you have for now. Aaron,
Yes.
high school.
Well, since I think my high concept will probably change, so don't use goth so much. My high concept will probably switch to like scrappy biker bitch, and then
Scrappy biker.
and then in the
bitch.
background she can be like
Emo.
scary goth chick. Or
So does your character have a bike then? What type of bike?
Oh yeah, she's got a motorcycle.
Is it a hog or a Japanese crotch rocket?
It's a crotch rocket.
Do you have a make and model?
Yamaha.
No, I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
Okay, so then
Find
back in
something.
the day, you'd be you'd have been the goth chick.
Jesus.
Hey, he's back. How's dinner? Justin?
I'll tell you when the audio is connecting still.
It's okay. So the
Oh, is he alive?
I think it's a lie.
Kind of.
Oh, wait. Audio's. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, how was
Hey!
dinner? You're alive.
Yeah, my phone died gloriously.
Oh, I just thought you were tired of us and decided to have more tacos, and then you decided to screw us. And tacos are way better than these fuckers.
All of that is true. Every word of it.
Were the
You cannot
tacos at
divide
least
it.
delicious and scrumptious?
They were very, very good.
Excellent.
Terrible way to kind of phrase that.
So what all have we decided?
I'm a
Well, we
psychopath.
added some locations to this place. Like you were there for the everlasting Godstopper.
Mhm.
But things that they've created while you were gone. There's the cliffs, the party spot. There's a train station, a bowling alley called Strikes, graveyard, a mine, or the old mines, which had uranium, gold, and silver. And the uranium part of it is what caused the accident, which closed the mines. The smelter, which is, again, mostly just ruins. There's the Bates Motel.
Bateman's.
Someone know what Bates?
Yeah, sorry, Bateman's
Someone-
Motel.
Yes, but it's BAITS.
Yeah.
You gotta spell it just slightly different for legal
Yeah, it's
reasons.
like they've got like those crappy metal single beds, mostly for like truckers passing through. It's inhospitable kind of place. It's like they don't want you to stay there.
Fun.
There's King's Diner,
Mhm.
which like the peeling floor, laminate floors. Not a great place.
Mhm.
There's the liquor store, which is fully stocked, and it's got a aspect on it of anything for a price. When you guys were young, even though you're underage, you slip the guy a couple of bills, you'd get what you want.
Cool.
There's the pool hall, which was the miners' pool hall at the time, called Shafts.
I love it.
There's the coin wash, which is part of a strip mall. It's called the Silver Dollar.
There's no references. Nothing can be possibly a reference there. Original, all of us. Very original.
Yep. That was Brandon's idea.
Nice.
So in the strip mall, it's like a rundown and failing businesses. There's an old school dollar store. There's a shut down Zellers, like an old pet store.
Operating the last Zellers in Canada.
Yeah, it's like there's a pet store. There's a barber, used bookstore, a rundown drugstore called Terry's Drugs.
Terry's Drugs.
There's a old style, like always open general store
Nice.
called Ray's Oddities.
Oh, I want to go there. I want to go there and buy everything.
Run by Mr. Peter Spengler
And
his cat Winston.
Oh yes, there's a theme there. I see it now.
Yep, with a mishmash of like items that you can buy there or order in.
Sweet.
But yeah, those
I'm
are
here
some of the
looking for a
locations
lock.
that people have created.
The place next door to that should be Keymasters. They're a lock picking place.
You know what the funny thing is that
Only if it's run by the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
a guy who used to work at my job way back, he used to be their safe guy. He left, and he left here, moved to New Brunswick, and opened up his own place there in New Brunswick, like in my
Nice.
town. So that's kind of
called the Keymasters.
Yeah, right now we're working on character stuff.
Mhm.
So like Brandon's got his high concept, his trouble, his 3 of his phases. Same with Amanda, Leo. I'm working through Aaron's right now, and then I'll do yours after.
Sure.
Just to jump you in real quick though, what is your character's name?
Who, me?
Yes.
I mean, I was gonna go with Norville Rogers. Like,
Norville Rogers.
Yes.
Norvil.
yeah. L-E.
L-E. Then Rogers. When's your
No
two
relation to Captain Rogers.
Oh my god.
He's not my cousin, guys.
As long as you don't wear a green shirt and brown pants.
I can avoid the
But
green
we'll
shirt.
still call you Shaggy.
Have you met my dog? He can talk. Rooey roo. Ray Raggy.
Okay, so Aaron, you were in high school. You were the goth chick.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to try and name that aspect?
Let's see here. Don't go near.
Keep your distance.
Or
Or
Bubble Girl.
Who's afraid of the big bad witch?
sure.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Which works with your scrappiness.
Yeah.
That's your big
Because
bad
you know,
witch.
you get in trouble in school if you call someone a bitch, but if you call them a witch, it's not as bad.
Mhm.
Dude, I do call them a witch with a capital B.
So what then now
How do you pronounce that? Bewitch?
Bewitched.
what prompted you to want to leave?
Everything.
Everything.
And nothing.
All the things.
Just call it escape.
Yeah.
This is starting to
Oh,
sound like a line from Kingdom of Heaven. What does Jerusalem mean to you? Everything.
Escape.
Are we doing the crossing aspects where we are backgrounds?
Well,
cross
we're
each
doing
other?
initially the 3 first. Where did you come from? What shaped you? And your first kind of where you're at.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 are I'm gonna basically let you guys work out until the next game. If there's anything you wanted to have happened between your characters, either in high school or afterwards.
Mm.
So we'll give you guys time to work out amongst each other where you know if you want to do that or if you had any interactions that were meaningful enough to create an aspect.
Some event like burying the body.
Yep.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, you got
Let's
it.
talk to Leo about his.
Oh,
Ooh,
just
ooh,
you and I are
ooh,
gonna have
Aaron.
to talk.
Aaron, would you like to use the aspect for your escaping Born to be Wild?
Sure.
Born.
That works.
Oh. No, never mind. No, we'll go with Born to be Wild. Because otherwise I would have said Bat Out of Hell.
Up to
Bad
you.
to the bone.
Okay, so we got that one, which is your need to kind of escape.
Yes.
And then
Thorough good.
yeah, for right now, what is what's considered your first adventure, which is basically just where you're at now.
Hmm. Let's see here. I mean, Born to be Wild fits that category too, because she's still pretty pretty out
But yeah,
there.
but you're not, but you're kind of established now though, because
Yeah,
that was you leaving, but now
Mhm.
you have like a job.
Thorough good.
um Great. Now I've got chicks' cars in the Third World War stuck in my head for some stupid reason.
Awesome.
Because it's a good song.
And adding it to the list. Spotify, here I come.
Great.
So
Now it's stuck in my head.
yeah, it's actually like a really good song.
It is.
Mhm.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think of. Okay, so she's a tattoo artist. She rides bikes.
Ink it?
How would that apply to like in the
An
game though,
aspect?
if I wanted to use it?
So there's always the need, like things like I'm where I need to be. I'll show up to do your thing.
Mm,
Creativity travels.
For life?
Creativity takes me places.
What
know?
if she just always sort of happens to show up at like the wrong spot at the right time to be of help? So she could be like, the black cat crossed your
I've got it.
path.
I've got one because you're a tattoo artist. You're
Yeah.
pointed in the right direction.
Nice.
I
There
will.
you
I will definitely use that.
Pointed in the right direction.
Yay! I'm helping.
Yay.
Yay
Oh,
me!
Justin, you're so good.
Yeah. Yeah, my mommy thinks I'm pretty special.
Yeah, they gave you a bus to. Nah, fuck it.
You're so tired.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Actually, this works really well with your other thing about your character.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, Justin.
hey me.
What's your high concept?
I don't know, man.
Magical mystery tour.
Yeah, you got it. Actually, that's perfect. I really like that. Magical mystery tour. Straight up. That's my high concept would be that might actually be my first aspect, magical mystery tour.
Okay.
My high concept would be guy who can hook you up.
Magical mystery tour is coming to take you away. Coming to take you away. Take you today.
My concept is I am the walrus. That's a joke. Don't write that down.
Cuckoo kajoo.
Cuckoo kajoo. Didn't you know Norville was Jewish?
Okay, so you're the guy. You're the guy who can hook you
I'm
up.
the guy who hooks you up.
All right. What's your trouble?
I got blisters on my fingers.
My trouble would be trying not to be a heat scorer, keeping a low profile. My trouble is the Mr. By the Books cop is always on my tail, man.
Don't be a champ.
You want shit magnet?
Well, you know what? It'd be funny if I had like a really shitty vehicle that was always drawing the ire of the police.
Oh, you
My
mean like
delivery truck.
Lazarus?
Yeah. Like apparently I'm just making me, but a drug dealer. Yes, I have Lazarus the station wagon.
Okay.
Poe Lazarus.
Rise up. Yeah, there you go. That's my the aspect for it is rise up.
So how is Lazarus going to work with the mechanical failure?
It doesn't. That's why it's Lazarus.
That's accurate. It's 100% accurate. I'm
Rise up.
always fixing that shit. They called them Lazarus because I kept fixing it and bringing it back from the dead.
Only to have it die again.
Only to have it die again. Rise up, Lazarus.
All right.
Rise up.
So yeah, I'm gonna put rise up as your trouble, and it's the car that constantly draws negative attention.
Perfect.
Okay,
People
so
yelling
then
subtle. People yelling subtle at me as I drive down the street to like rev my
Yeah.
tires.
So your initial.
Why don't you just play yourself?
Your initial
Yeah.
aspect, you wanted magical mystery tour,
Yeah, we can put that
or
in
do you
there
want that to be
somewhere.
one of your later ones as to where you're at now?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That I've been like on this like spiritual journey, traveling to India and all over the world to do all these like really crazy like spiritual enlightenment type stuff. You know what I mean? Like I went to meet the Dalai Lama and like meditate in the Buddhist temples. Like I've been
Okay.
everywhere.
All right, so that'll
Wait,
good. That'll
hold
be good
up.
for
What
your
are you?
third.
Are you
third
Brad
one.
Pitt in 7 Years in Tibet at this point?
Expanding
Yeah.
your mind.
That sort of thing.
So for high school wise, what would be your that high school aspect of when you were there?
The high school aspect when I was there is that I was buying and selling weed, and that drew me the attention of all sorts of people. Like all sorts of like I would know everybody and all the wrong types of everybody's.
Mr. Green
You have
Thumb.
friends in low places?
Yeah, friends in low places. This is just me. This is just me. We're just making me right now.
At least it should
okay.
be easy to
And
stay in
then
character.
what prompted you to leave and start your magical mystery tour?
Heat is on. The heat is on.
What Brandon said, the heat is on.
The heat is on.
I became a heat scorer. The Popo kept following me. There was no point in staying, man. They were running me down.
Copperhead Road.
Yeah. It was when I started making like variants of like DMT that like the cops kind of cracked down on me and I had to leave town.
All right, so you're too high profile a criminal for the small town.
Yeah, I got too hot. I got way too hot.
Okay, that works perfect. Okay, so now in terms of, because now we've got the basics for everyone. There's two more aspects each of you has, which they're connections to the other players.
Mhm.
So that I'm going to leave over till the next game, which is 2 weeks from now, where you'll have time to kind of message each other or figure out if you want to have that connection. So you each get two.
So typically what you could always do is like you write out an idea, like the starting of a story, and you just pass it to someone on the person on the left. You know what I mean? And they just add to it that they were there somehow.
Yeah.
Who's the person on my left? Amanda, you're the person on my left.
Okay.
She's diagonal from you on my screen.
Yeah.
Amanda's on my.
Kitty.
We can't really go to the left because
Is it to the left on the screen or to the
Yeah.
left of where I'm? Like,
But
I've got
essentially,
Leo on my screen, but no Bob. So it'd be Leo and Bob, and then it would be Amanda and Aaron on my screen if I'm going with what I have.
but yeah, essentially the way I'm working with this is that everyone has two, but they're optional at this point. So you don't necessarily have to have it, but if you guys want to create that connection of either during school, like when they're, or after, like say, like in the real world, like because Amanda's an archaeologist and Justin's a world-traveled pothead.
Amanda,
Yes.
you were being bullied by Stacy.
Yes.
And I just happened to stop by, like you were in the washroom. I just happened to show up, looked at the situation, went over, punched her out, and then walked away.
You're my hero. Done.
Oh my god, I could see that being the aspect. I can be your hero.
I can be a hero.
Yeah,
baby.
that's what I was thinking.
And Jordan, text me all my aspects because I don't have a pen.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm writing everything down for everybody. So that, and I can compel you guys later.
Yeah. Well, you need to have them as a GM, right? So
Yeah,
I am gonna eventually message 2 random people.
but yeah,
Perfect.
that's something you guys can work on there, as well as for your refreshes. Everyone has 6 refresh and 20 skill points.
perfect.
Now on that front, Leo,
Yes.
if you want that rifle, that's going to cost you 3 refresh.
What, any rifle?
That
Or just the
you want,
Garand?
if you wanted that Garand that you wanted, that costs you 3 of your 6 refresh.
Okay. Can I just have the standard issue bolt action rifle from my Ranger days?
That'll be 2.
Oh fuck it, I'll take the Garand.
Okay, Leo, that's the Garand for 3. So the Garand, basically, it'll take whatever you end up using as your weapon, like whatever you use for your skills to get for weapons. For guns. The Garand gives you a +1 to whatever you roll with your guns skill, because it's it's a specialized one.
Yes.
An heirloom kind of weapon. That's why it costs so much.
Yeah.
Your thingy was free.
Oh man. Now that I'm thinking about friggin' song lyrics, I'm thinking that my treble should be running with the devil.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, let's do that. Running with the devil. That works 200%. Also, that cross rocket of yours.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you too.
I'm not gonna have a crotch rocket then. I took the bus here apparently.
Okay.
My crotch rocket
I'll allow you
isn't
to
for
have like a
repair.
broken. I'll allow you to have like a broken down one at the shop,
Okay.
just to say that it's there, but it's non-functioning at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so who else has
One of those
something?
assholes I hang out with puts sugar in the
Lazarus
tank.
works with your trouble, Justin, so I'll allow that to, since it's barely working anyway, I'll leave that alone, no cost. Yeah, so those are the things that people had initially asked for that I can remember offhand. So yeah, you guys have 6 refresh to work with and 20 skill points. The mortal stunts, you can work with whatever you want for mortal stunts. And skills, again, go through the skill list, which is provided in the Justin, I put the link for it in the Dresden stuff.
Perfect.
So you can work off of those. I'm just trying to kind of wrap up for tonight, just because we've got some people who are passed out.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, you talk amongst yourselves for those little connections.
Okay.
And then we'll add those to the sheet next time as a quick, because next time what we're going to do is a finish up for the character creation, just to make sure all the notes are fully filled out on my end.
Okay.
As well as our very first cold open.
Nice.
Cold open
which,
tight.
Yeah. For people who don't have it offhand, just so you know, when it comes to skills, for your stress meters, endurance is what adds on to your physical stress meter. Conviction is what adds to your mental stress meter, and presence is what adds to your social.
Does the Dresden have a special meter like hunger or anything like that?
No.
Not Dresden, Supernatural?
Not in this one, no. No one has any of those.
Don't have a spook. We don't have a spooked or a badness.
That'll go towards your mental.
Okay.
How well you can, how well you deal with, because when you see certain things, it's going to be a lot of how you deal with it mentally.
Yeah.
So you'll be using different things like conviction, or in some cases even lore, to kind of mitigate how freaked out you are at finally seeing something like this.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
In this aspect, you guys are, for the most part, just regular people. You've never actually physically seen any of these kind of things, except for Justin, you may have come across some stuff.
Oh, it's been a ghost.
Like in books. Amanda has some levels of things that she's come across. Everyone has a slight kind of thing that puts you off the normal chart, but no one's gone full hunter yet.
Yeah. What was my thoughts? What's the highest stat we can put it?
I did not
go all the way to 5?
I did not put a cap on stats.
Legendary.
If you can put your thing up the right way, then that's fine. But it
The
still works in
highest
the
you
same.
can go with 20 is unfortunately 5. So
Yeah, it still works with the. It has to be that pyramid aspect.
You just gotta. You don't need 2 to go up 1. You just need 1. You can straight line it all the way up.
oh,
Yeah, he's
but
talking
you're
about
limited
game
to the 20
game.
points.
Not that
Yeah.
far.
So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Give me a second here to go to one of my sheets here, so I can. I believe
1 plus
is
2.
superb is about as high as we kind of go.
Yeah, superb
Yeah.
is as high as you can go.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you can go up to superb. But that's your kind of ceiling.
That's what I said. 5.
Yep. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, 5. Yeah, I just
Highest
was going off my quick thought here, but yeah,
Okay, we
that's
should
his,
probably
your,
stop. I think
oh, he's out.
Brendan's dead.
He's been out for about 5-10 minutes now.
Oh,
Pokey's falling asleep.
So
Yeah.
he's out. Does anyone have
Oh, yeah.
any last questions before we break for tonight?
Questions here.
No.
Oh wait, I've got. What was your
Yeah,
character?
Yes.
that's him asleep.
character?
Brandon.
thoughts?
Brandon, you asleep? Brandon.
Justin, it didn't work last time. It's not going to work this time. Oh, and now he's gone.
Amanda, what was your character's name?
Dara.
Dara. Okay.
Okay.
Can you email us everyone or just text us in the group everyone's names? in the
I'm
chat?
actually gonna. It won't be tonight because I'm probably gonna go pass out because I have to get up for work in the morning.
Are
Are you
But
gonna do a group page for Supernatural?
I'm gonna create a group page for it tomorrow at some point. So by tomorrow evening at some, I don't know exactly when, but tomorrow evening I'll have a group page, and I'm gonna have a different post for each individual person. Also, something that in the homework scale of things, find an image that you think you'd like to use as your character.
I got this. I got this in the bag.
Yeah. So you basically find an image of online. It could be an animated image or whatever, but that'll be you. So
I
that
got
way
that.
people can you don't have to go into full physical description. You can essentially be like, this is the character, this is me.
I'm an
Yeah.
overachiever. I have it done already.
Oh, I know.
I looked
Perfect.
at
All right, I'm gonna log off, guys. It's been
All
fun.
right, take care.
Good game, everybody. I'll see you next
Have
time.
a good night, guys. All right. See you guys in a week.
Yep.
2 weeks for this one, but yeah, a week for Justin.
Yeah, see you guys in a week.
Tap tap.